What's going on, and what is happening here? We got Pro Bowl games that we can vote for. The Pro Bowl this year is in Orlando, Florida, and we can vote for it. Anyone can vote for it. It's awesome, man. I love this. Yeah, I guess let's just get right into my selections for the Pro Bowl this year. And starting off at quarterback, I mean, there's a lot of incredible options here. First of all, Patrick Mahomes, not his best year. Still got to take him, though. Tua, career year, of course. Josh Allen, 1,000%. He's been doing a lot better recently. Lamar Jackson as well. He's had an awesome year. Love what he's doing. CJ Stroud, I would, but sucks. He has gotten hurt, which it sucks, man. But then with my last two, man, this is tough. We got Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, and Dak Prescott. I think I'm going to first go with Brock Purdy because look at this. He is last in the league in passing attempts, well, for starting quarterbacks, but second in the league for passing yards. Jesus. I mean, that is just crazy, man. I mean, that's crazy. That's definitely Pro Bowl. And the other one I will be doing is Jalen Hurts. He's just been consistent, and another great year by him. Now on to running backs. There are a lot of great options here. First of all, Christian McCaffrey, 1,000%. He's already had 20 touchdowns. I mean, he's on pace to 2,000 yards. He's absolutely insane. Except, however, James Cook, he's having a career year so far in Buffalo. Good on the boy. And next up, I will be doing Raheem Mostert, as he also has 20 touchdowns on the season. He's been doing incredible. And for my fourth selection, I will be doing DeAndre Swift. He's had a great year revitalizing his career in Philly, and I think it's a great pick there. Now with my last two picks, it's pretty tough, but I think I'm going to be going Rachaad White and Travis Etienne, the Florida boys. And between them, they both have only one fumble coming from Rachaad, so pretty dang good there. They both have about 9 touchdowns on average, and they both have incredible years, both on pace to probably 1,500 yards unless of injury or something. But yeah, I am very happy with my selections there. Now for wide receivers, a lot more wide receivers, of course, only 6 votes for every single position. But first of all, I'll be doing Tyreek Hill. This guy's insane. I mean, to even be on pace to 2,000 yards as a receiver is absolutely insane. And even if he's not going to get it, that's still absolutely insane. I mean, he's doing incredible. And keep up the good work, big man. Next up, CeeDee Lamb continuing his dominance at that number 88 at the Cowboys. He is still incredible. I mean, one of the best wide receivers in the league. I hate that we have to play him twice a year because he's just so incredibly good. Makes Dak look much better than he is. But, yeah, CD definitely should be on there. And this is A.J. Brown also was on pace to, I forget, some other record, to break Megatron's record, which also, just to be on pace is absolutely insane. He's slowed down a bit as the Eagles have slowed down with the tough schedule, but he's still having an incredible year. But for my next guaranteed pick, I mean, I'll just call them guaranteed because some of them are more tough. I'm going to go in Puka Nacua. I mean, to be a rookie and to have, like, it's actually insane what he's doing there in Los Angeles. I mean, I don't even need to speak anymore, I think. He's just doing incredible things. And next up, this gets a lot more tough here. There's a lot less locks, in my opinion. But I think I'm going to be going with Keenan Allen for my 5th player, as with the Chargers' struggles, it has been tough for him to make plays. But I mean, when you have Justin Herbert, you're going to be fine, and he's having an incredible year. I'm pretty sure he may have gotten injured at some point, but he's having awesome time there in Los Angeles as well, 2 Los Angeles boys. And I'm pretty sure he's leading the league in receptions, so good on you, Keenan. And now it gets really tough for the 6th spot on my list. I mean, bro, it's so hard. From Amon-Ra to Jamar Chase to DJ Moore to Brandon Ayuk. So hard, but none of them are going to be getting it, as I'm going to go with Michael Evans. He's having an awesome year. Again, his, 11th straight 1,000-yard game, or season. He's just tearing it up. With Baker Mayfield as well, makes it even more impressive. I could say the same about DJ Moore and Justin Fields, but I feel like Mike Evans deserves it. And for fullback, I just chose the top 6 guys because I never really see any of them except for like Juice Check or Patrick Ricard. Now for the tight ends, however, it gets even more interesting. First of all, of course, Travis Kelce on pace to by far 1,000 yards. He's having an incredible year, as he always does. Bit more drops than usual, but hey, whatever. Next up, TJ Hawkinson. Why did the Lions trade him? I know, I'll get to him in a second, but TJ Hawkinson doing incredible, as usual. Next up, George Kittle, of course, having another awesome season as well. And here's why the Lions traded away TJ Hawkinson. Sam Laporta. I mean, if he hasn't broken rookie tight end records, he's on pace to break them. He's just doing incredible things. 9 touchdowns, 762 yards for tight end. Very, very good. And he's just having an awesome year in Detroit. Now, for my next player at tight end, I'm going to be going with David Njoku. He has done a lot of things recently, maybe recency bias by my part, but he's been doing very, very well in Cleveland. Brown's doing very well. And with his inconsistent quarterback play at best, he's stayed strong, and he is doing very, very well. Now, for my final pick, there are actually a lot of good ones to do here. There's Mark Andrews, who got hurt, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, I don't know. Ravens always get hurt, but then Jake Ferguson, he's been doing pretty good. Trey McBride surprised me. I guess I just don't hear about him because the Cardinals suck, but I guess he's been doing really well. But for my final selection at tight end, I'm going to be going with Evan Ingram. He has been incredible for the Jaguars so far, and I think he's going to be keeping that up, and that's my tight ends. Now for offensive tackle, I guess I'll just speed through because people get bored at offensive tackle, but I still like it a lot. We're going with Jordan Mailata, Andrew Thomas, Dion Dawkins, Taylor Matone, Lane Johnson, and Teron Armstead. And for guard, I'll go with Stevan Aviali from the Rams. Yeah, him. Tevin Jenkins, Shaq Mason, Landon Dickerson, Isaac Somalo, and Joe Tooney. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'll be taking away Tevin Jenkins for Wyatt Teller. No offense to Tevin, but I mean, I don't know. I think Wyatt's better, but who knows? Maybe it's just the Madden ratings getting to my head. But anyway, for centers now, I'm going to be picking Tyler Linderbaum, Jason Kelce, Ethan Pokic, Tyler Biadasz, Wisconsin man. Yes, sir. Screw you, you're on the Cowboys. You suck. And Joe Tippmann as well as Andre James. Now, on defense, you can finally start watching again. Anyway, we got defensive ends first. This is very, very good. We got Trey Hendrickson, 15 sacks for the boy, yes sir. As well as Max Crosby, having an awesome year as he usually does. 48 tackles, 13.5 sacks. Hell yeah, baby. Myles Garrett as well, tearing it up, and has been tearing it up the whole season. And it gets a bit tougher from here, but I think I know who I'm going to go with. And that's going to be Montez Sweat from the Chicago Bears. I mean, the Tez effect, I guess, for the Bears. Their defense is suddenly good now that they got him. But anyway, continuing from that, 2 guys with the exact same stats, Josh Sweat and Aiden Hutchinson. And yeah, you might be able to tell that I do a lot of Eagles, but hey, I watch a lot more of their games, and I mean, come on, I'm a fan. I got to get my boys up there. But now into DT, we got Chris Jones, Christian Wilkins, as usual, tearing it up there at their positions. But it gets a bit more interesting from here, as we got Justin Matabuke, who has been incredible. 12 sacks, 33 tackles, easy Pro Bowl. I mean, he has been doing incredible for the Ravens. But for the rest of them, I will be going with Aaron Donald, Jalen Carter, and Fletcher Cox. As you can see, the Eagles effect continuing on me. But I mean, come on. They're having awesome years. Jalen Carter doing awesome as usual. I guess not as usual, but it is going to be becoming usual quickly. And Aaron Donald, who, I mean, bro, come on. He's the best of all time at DT, probably. I would think so. Now, for inside linebackers, I love all of these guys, man. I mean, Foyesade Alukan, heck yeah, love the boy. Zaire Franklin as well. Alex Singleton, love the boy. Bobby Wagner having a great year in Seattle. And I forget his name because his brother's Quinnen, but the other brother, Quez will, I don't know. That guy, he's having an awesome year in New Jersey, as well as Roquan Smith. I mean, you gotta love it. Roquan, awesome year, and it's really just the top 6 that the NFL has displayed for me right here. But I mean, I love all of them, and they're all having a great year. But now for offensive, or not offensive, Jesus, outside linebackers, we got TJ Watt, of course. Danielle Hunter having an awesome year so far, doing incredible things. Khalil Mack, 15 sacks. He's old. You got to remember he's having an awesome year. Hassan Reddick as well, having an awesome year as usual. Kayvon Thibodeau. I mean, he's just doing awesome there. But it gets so tough for me here, man. I mean, I just got my boys. They're all awesome. But then I'm left with Micah Parsons and Josh Allen, who are also having incredible years. But I guess I got to go with the guy who's having a better year in Josh Allen. Bro, should I? Oh, I don't know if I can leave Micah Parsons off. Bro, that is... You know what? I guess looking at the stats that they've at least displayed for me, Kayvon Thibodeau and Micah Parsons have been, like, pretty much identical. Kayvon has 1 less sack, 2 more forced fumbles, and only 2 less tackles. So I guess I'll go with him, you know, young guy, love to see it. But now for the defensive backs, we got cornerbacks up first. Starting out with Deron Bland, 8 interceptions, Jesus Christ. And 4 of them were, okay, yeah, moving on, this guy's crazy. We got Derek Stingley, Steven Nelson, my boys from Houston. Love to see it, really. Then we got Kenny Moore. He's had some very good games so far. But for my final 2, it gets kind of tough with Jalen Johnson, Martin Emerson, and Paulson Adebo. But I think I'm going to go with Paulson Adebo and Martin Emerson. Just have had better stats and have a better year overall. Sorry, Jalen, you honestly might make it into the real thing, but you're having a great year, so don't forget it. And for strong safeties, first of all, we got Derwin James. Great year for him. We got Reed Blankenship. Incredible year, coming in after last year from filling in for CJ I believe, and doing awesome so far. Now, after that, we got Grant Delpit. He's having a pretty decent year there as well. And I don't know, it gets pretty tough from here. I guess Justin Reed, Cam Curl, and Julian Blackman are going to have to be my picks. There are some good guys up here, but I think I'm going to go with them, and I think it makes a lot of sense. Now for free safety, we got Geno Stone. He's having an awesome year. I mean, he's kind of old, but it don't matter to him. Let me tell you what. He is doing awesome. 6 interceptions, doing very well. And next time we got Jesse Bates doing awesome. Now, it gets interesting from here. I don't know, man. It gets hard. It gets really hard. But looking at their overall stats, I think I'm going to go with Jalen Thompson from the Cardinals. Chris Bynum, I believe it's Chris or Chris Bynum from the Vikings. And then Kevin Byard from the Eagles/Titans. And man, it does not get easier as you move on. Got 1 more pick. And I think it's going to be Andre Sisco. You know, I just got to show respect from coming back after, you know, the whole thing with the previous Jags head coach to now having great years in the Dougie P era in Jags. And now for special teams, the best part of this video by far, special teams. I mean, come on. Got the kickers to start out. Okay. Now, I will be doing Brandon Aubrey. Jesus Christ, he's 100%. That's wrong. You're going to miss at some point. Probably going to do the playoffs, but hey, who am I to say? Got Justin Tucker. Incredible year, as usual. Love my boy. Dustin Hopkins out of Cleveland, doing awesome there. And it does get kind of tough. Got to throw in my boy Jake Elliott. He's had some crazy long field goals, longer than most of the guys up here. So that definitely counts for something. And then from there, gets tough. It gets tough. But I think I'm going to go with the brothers Daniel and Anders Carlson. 2 great years, 2 great kickers. Even if they're not the best, I'm going to still be picking them. And oh yeah, I'm just getting horny looking at this. We got long snappers, hell yeah. Got Mike Cox, Ott, Trinner, Pepper, Jansen, and Cardone. I don't know any of their names except for Cox. So, yeah, great name. Jesus. And here we go. We got the punters. I actually love punters, by the way. They're lovely. I love them. Punters are people, too, by the way. We got Bryce Beringer. Bro, he's a rookie. He's doing incredible. He's awesome, bro. Cody Bajorquez as well. I mean, bro, Cody is having an awesome year. As well as Thomas Morstead. He's doing incredible over there. Now, of course, Mitch Wisnowski. Dear God, this man is like the devil. He is insane when he punts. I mean, like, what? This guy is crazy at what he does. Niners very lucky to be having him on their team. And from then, I will be doing Logan Cook, continuing his great career down in Jacksonville. And I think I'd be going with Jake Camarda. Yeah, young guy. I think he's doing a pretty good year so far. And now for the return specialist, I'm going with Keon Nixon, by far the best at his craft. Just ahead of Rashid Shaheed and Braxton Berrios. Love both of them, and they're doing very well so far. Now, my next pick is going to be Britton Covey. He's had a great year for the Eagles so far, and gets tough. But, Jesus, DJ Dallas, what are you looking at? What the heck, man? What is DJ looking at, man? I don't know. But from there, I'm going to be going with Tompkins as well as Davis. I don't know their first names, but they're having great years, and I know that for a fact. And finally, for the special teamers, I don't know what any of this means, so I'm just going to pick the top 6. And I mean, of course, I know Matthew Slater. He got injured. Man, that sucks. Future Patriots Hall of Famer. But yeah, that's about all I know about these guys. But yeah, that is my good old Pro Bowl selections. I like all of them, and yeah, I think it's pretty successful what I have done here. I've truly helped the Pro Bowl come back to shape. It has been falling off in recent years, but I believe that with my picks, I think it is going to be incredible. And of course, none of the Eagles are actually going to be making it there to the Pro Bowl. Not because I didn't pick any of them, just because we're making it to the Super Bowl. So it won't actually matter that I picked a whole bunch of them. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and submit that, and I'll see you next time whenever you want to see me again. A lot of stuff happening this Christmas break for my channel, and I'll see you next time. See you.